I'm with you said Steve?
Yeah. Golden hour.
You're not kidding. All right. Welcome, everybody. We are live from the G Lot at Talking 215 here at Citizens Bank Park. We got always, as always, our co-host. Always, as always. You know the deal.
Always as always.
Always, as always. We've got Sean. And joining with us as a special guest, we got Steve here. He's set up at a tailgate right next to us. We pressured him into coming on, but
You didn't pressure me.
we're happy to have him.
Happy to be here.
Excellent, excellent. So look, we saw in game one. Let's turn down a little bit dancing on my own because we're going to be turning it up plenty tonight. So game one, we saw Wheeler just shove for 6 2/3, just absolutely deal. We're seeing Nola here tonight. He's been pitching better as of late, but he's been very inconsistent this season. Last two starts combined, he's only given up one home run, which is great for Nola this year. So we're hoping that continues. What do you expect to see? Like, not what we're all like, oh, he's going to go 9 score. Yeah, like we're all there. But what do you realistically think is going to happen with Aaron Nola tonight?
I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on real quick.
Uh-oh.
So Aaron Nola's problem this whole season was the RAV fourth inning.
No kidding.
And that is an NBC Sports Philly sponsor, not an ESPN sponsor. So when it's the fourth inning, it's just a regular old fourth inning. Nola's going to be thinking back to his Little League days, to his LSU days. He's not going to be worried about the Toyota.
It's a warmer day.
It's
Reminds him, brings him back to
car,
Louisiana.
But his focus there is the dependable car, not being a dependable pitcher. Without a RAV fourth inning, Nola's going to show up just like Wheeler. Get out of here with a hell of a win.
I like that.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah. I mean, the RAV4 thing has really been his downfall. He goes through 3, fine, he flies, and then it's that second time through the order right there in the fourth inning that he just seems to just everything elevates. All of his breaking balls just happen to float a little bit higher.
Nola's unique issue is he doesn't like to miss out of the zone.
No.
He likes to miss right down the plate.
Yeah.
Which, based off the baseball I've watched, isn't generally where you want to miss.
No.
That's like usually where batters are looking.
Yeah, I would have to say that if you were going to be trying to hit a ball, you'd prefer it to be right down the middle. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good take.
They jump on it quick. I mean, you'll see it. He'll leave one hanging right in the middle of the plate on one of those knuckle curves, and it's like you can see the entire opposing team start licking their chops like, he missed that in just
Little
the
of
right
this.
place.
Just like
we're
that,
like
yep.
rookie of the year, balls in the air, and everybody knows that scene. Henry Rowan Gardner tossing underhand.
Henry Rowan Gardner might have helped the Cubs make the playoffs this year.
He might have. Wouldn't have hurt, that's for
hurt.
sure. Holy
Not
cow,
hurt.
what a collapse by the Cubs this year. All right, so our question was, you bet $10 heading into last night's game that every Philly that was seen at the plate would get a hit. You probably make a lot of freaking money. Do we think that they're going to have that same kind of success tonight, at least in the hits department? I mean, every Philly that got to the plate got a hit.
We certainly hope that. But what I'd like to see a little bit more gaps found. We got a lot of dips and doodles in there. You're not going to get those every time. Some games those go your way. Some games they go the other way.
Yeah.
We got to look for fastballs. We got to drive them into gaps. And first and foremost, we got to stop swinging so damn early.
I thought they did a great job last night of working counts. I thought last night specifically they were terrible most of the season in working counts. I mean, all the time we'd see a 4-pitch walk followed by a first pitch swing and strike, and they're bailing people out. Last night, I thought they did a phenomenal job working counts. I mean, they had 60-something pitches by the end of the third inning. We were in their bullpen by the 5th or the 6th. I mean, it was incredible, and which is massive in a 3-game series. Getting into their bullpen, seeing 4 relief pitchers there before the game ends.
Now, yeah, you're absolutely
I
correct.
thought all season long, I thought you were spot on. I thought they bailed pitchers out, swinging early, swinging often. Last night, I think Nick Castellanos in all of his at-bats only swung at the first pitch one time.
Well, Castellanos for sure, but I mean, when you have guys like Bryson Stott and Bryce Harper working long counts after swinging your first pitch, that helps get a pitcher like Jesus Luzardo deep into the pitch count early. What I'd prefer to see is especially a guy who's not so comfortable after a couple batters to at least see one. Yeah. You have Christian Pache.
Yeah, you had Pache first at bat, 3 pitchers, 3 outs. It wasn't good. Next at bat, single for an RBI.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's why Kevin Long's here to help the guys make adjustments. That would just be my focus going into tonight, is to see more of that.
Excellent. No, I love to see it. And do you have a specific player that you just have feeling in your gut is going to be the guy tonight? Like last night, let's be honest, it was probably Castellanos, 2 doubles. He was huge last night, massive in big moments. He got called out on a perfect throw at home plate. I mean, I'm not mad at all at him getting sent there. I obviously was Schwarber was sent earlier, and then I love that Harper said, screw you, I'm going right through the stop sign. But I think Castellanos had a huge night. Bohm obviously came up clutch, 2 out, RBI hit down the gap. Who's somebody that you really feel tonight is going to have that mojo?
Now, to make a good playoff run, what you really need is just a bunch of guys to have individual moments. All right, last year we saw it with Reese hitting that bomb off Spencer Strider's bum ass. We saw it last year with Harper's bedlam at the bank. Marsh hits a solo shot against the Braves to extend that lead. Tonight's guy, I'm thinking my boy, my young king, Johan Rojas.
He's been out here clamoring for him.
He has been. Rojas on 3. 1, 2, 3, Rojas.
I love Johan Rojas. Defensive center
Hard not
fielder.
to.
He's disciplined at the plate. He's an absolute stud.
Is he the best defensive center fielder we've had since Shane Victorino?
I for sure, absolutely, unequivocally.
I trust him with my life.
Any ball that goes to center, I'm not even a little bit worried.
No.
I had the pleasure of being here for Michael Lorenzen's no-hitter, and
Oh,
every
wow.
ball that went to center, I'm like,
Yeah, we're
Johan
good.
Rojas is one. He's eating it up.
Bread
Not
and
even a
butter.
problem.
No,
Ain't
exactly.
no problem.
No, and he's obviously hit over 300 in his limited time here in the regular season. He was great last night. I'm hoping that he continues that mojo. I would like to see a little power from him. Like you said, get in the gaps, see a couple extra
absolutely.
base hits from the guy. I
those
loved
wheels
how
working.
aggressive they were in the base pass.
Yeah.
They did a great job swiping second, swiping third, because Luzardo early was wild with that slider, and they didn't hesitate. They jumped right on it, and the faster players were easy to swipe it back, which was huge.
Yeah. Despite the base running being good, I think the guy who needs to have the most improvement tonight and into the rest of the playoffs is absolutely Dusty Waltham. I think dude had a really bad night last night, and that's unacceptable.
We've been saying for years he's the worst base coach in the
It's
MLB.
unacceptable.
He's had a bad season.
He's had a bad
Yes.
couple years.
Now, what I think we need is a separate sign for Bryce. What it would be is maybe an arm up and an arm down. That is, I don't think so.
But go
kid,
ahead
do whatever
anyway.
You're gonna do.
Exactly.
Rather than we get that image of him just blowing through Dusty on a bad Dusty night, I think that makes Dusty look worse than he,
We need the entire third baseline, like the crowd holding up a giant stop sign. Like it all comes together just like in Forrest Gump.
Exactly.
I like that a lot. Yeah, that would work.
Well,
Maybe.
Steve, thank you so much for coming on. Johan Rojas, the guy we are watching tonight.
Absolutely.
Love to see it. Final score prediction. What do we got?
Ideally, 105-2, Phils.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All coming in the route 4th inning.
Yeah, preferably.
Yes.
Let Noah settle in with a 103-run lead.
Yeah, why not? Why not? The dreaded 5-0 lead for Nola is what we're trying to avoid.
Absolutely.
Well, Steve, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for what you do as a teacher. Thank you so much for coming on the pod. We really appreciate the time.
Absolutely. Real quick before I sign off, I think Philadelphia as a whole is missing an opportunity with Johan Rojas. This is a shout out to all my Ted Lasso fans. But every single time Johan Rojas puts a ball in play, it is a crime that the entire stadium doesn't break out in. Nah. Johan Rojas, Johan Rojas. Phil's by a billion. Thanks, boys.
Oh, let's do it. That gets me hyped. That gets me hyped. Well, we got the White Glove guest seat wide open for anybody that wants to hop in and give their take. But look, I'm with him. I think the Phillies got it here. Game 1 was the harder game.
I would just like to commend Steve one more time. We went through this entire process last season, in the postseason. I don't recall having a singular guest that was so well spoken and knowledgeable.
Yeah. Oh, he did a great job. We got a bunch of gentlemen here partaking in the free drinks, but he's not hopping on the
I
pod.
haven't drank it just yet.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We got a couple gentlemen. White Glove hot seat. It's open. Guest seat is open. I do like the Johan Rojas take for the player to watch. I mean, he's going to be later in the order, but how many times have we seen lunch pail guys on this team come through? I mean, all season long, it's been the daycare. Johan Rojas with the walk-off to clinch the number 1 wildcard seed and send him to the playoffs. You got Brandon Marsh multiple times coming up huge. Alec Bohm, there's nobody I trust more.
It's got flow.
There's nobody I trust more with runners in scoring position than Alec Bohm. There's a reason he's a 350 batter with runners in scoring position when all year that's been one of the weakest parts of the game. I mean, they were 0 for 5 before Alec Bohm came up with, Turner on second, and then boom.
Wait,
Or should I say boom?
By the way, Seamus Doyle.
Seamus Doyle, big radio guy here. We're here at Seamus from the Nosebleeds. Seamus, welcome to Talking 2 and 5.
What's up? See, I get slandered for talking shit on the guy that's injured on Reese Hoskins, right?
Yeah.
I get
He didn't even call him by name.
the guy that's injured. That's what he is. He's the guy that's injured that everyone fell in love with because he was the best player of the, Cesar Hernandez era.
Reese
right?
Lightning.
That's why.
Reese
Like,
Lightning.
Let's be honest, but like whatever. It was nice they let him throw out the first pitch and everything. He's not coming back next year. All right. He's just not, and that's going to be a thing.
Probably
That's
not.
fine. And
Probably not.
Whatever. Who cares?
This is a surprisingly anti-Reese Hoskins podcast.
But I will say
I don't
this.
get it.
It
I
is-
like him.
think
I don't
it's
love
my
him. I
fault,
like
to
him.
be honest. I was.
You have
I like him. Yeah, I like him.
I mean, you gotta like
Yeah.
him. I don't. Why do you have to love Reese Hoskins?
We love him in the same way that
Like-
we
like
love
seriously,
the Philly
like-
fanatic.
The guy had what 4 or 5 home runs in the postseason.
Okay, and like he hit like.
He was
190.
over 20 until he got the home
Right,
run, but he
like,
did get it, and then he
terrible.
heated up.
We just time away from him just lets us forget the struggles that
Yeah.
we had.
And by the way,
reason why we
but
celebrate.
But he was a
like,
butcher at first.
He looks like shit. He looks like
mustache looks
horrible.
great.
The mustache, I like it.
You
I
like
do
Chet
like it.
Berger's mustache. He has a mustache too.
Playoff season, baby.
Look, ride the mustache, ride the wave.
All right. Well, my point is, Alec Boehm has been a guy that I've been like, oh, a guy with that frame, a guy as big as him should hit for more power.
He should.
He did this year. Okay, he hit 20 homers. That's fine. He should be at 25, 30 homers.
He will be.
He's a third baseman, which is a power position, and he's like a massive,
He's
right?
6'5".
He's massive.
It's a
That-
big
that
boy.
guy should
Alec
hit
Boehm
for more
at
power.
15 accidental pounds of muscle.
But it was great to see him last night come through with a big hit. I mean, it's great to see those guys contributing. Everybody got a hit, by the way, which was nice, except for Brandon Marsh, who, whatever.
Real quick, did all those people come by just to get drinks and leave?
No, they all followed.
I think they were all watching Steve.
Yeah, I mean, I would too.
That's all.
Steve did
He
an
comes
incredible
up
job.
and
Hats
They
off.
followed.
Hats off to Steve.
There was at least 5 or 6 or 7 of them that followed.
Good. You
And
were
then
you were the follow police.
No, I was the
You
follower.
verified?
But then there were multiple other people that said that you had approached them. So I
Yes.
don't know if that's true. don't know
I
if that's
approached them, but I
false.
said they had to follow.
Okay.
In what manner did you approach them?
Hey, we're going live in 15 minutes. Come on by, follow us.
He yelled at
Free
the
haircut. All right, just saying.
Coming on?
You came over saying you approached them.
You hopping on in a minute? You on deck? Are you on deck? Get loose in the batter's box there. Get loose.
Did you guys address Aaron Nola yet?
Yeah, we addressed Aaron Nola.
So
Steve brought up a wonderful point. This is not an NBCSN game, so there won't be a Toyota RAV4
there will
inning.
not be a round.
That's
There will
huge.
not.
We are
And
no
that is
longer
huge.
concerned
That's
about the
massive.
liability
I
of
will say
Toyotas.
this though. Any Phillies fan who's been watching the entire year, right? The entire season.
That is I.
Any Phillies fan that tells you they are supremely confident.
No,
in
they're
Aaron
lying.
Nola tonight,
They're lying.
Nobody's
Nobody
a
says
liar.
that, though.
Nobody
Says
says
that.
they are. a
No,
liar.
there have been people like, oh, Aaron Nola, it's
Or just
postseason.
'cause they're
No,
fans.
it's
Oh,
no.
he figured something out. His last two starts were against the Pirates and somebody else. So I mean, dude, listen.
Hey, you're not. Oh, come on, we're not pinch hitting for you.
What do you need?
Get in here.
Here,
Hop
stay
in.
down.
Shane will hop right back on. Hop on.
There you go. How you doing, boys? I'm
Hey,
Sean.
what's going on?
Oh, we got two
Sean.
Seans?
Sean.
Yeah,
Sean
nice to meet
Square.
you.
I'm Jake, not Sean.
What's happening?
What's going on,
I
Sean?
mean, my wife would crack up because anytime I walk by a microphone, I start itching.
Uh-oh.
So here I am. I just walked by. My boy was like, "Yo, they're doing a podcast."
Yeah, you got to come on. I appreciate it.
Will
Well, look,
was
we're-
just on here itching, but I think it was because he was kind of missing his fix.
Yeah, he was itching for a little different reason. So we're talking about Aaron Nola. We're talking about how confident can people really be about him. I mean, look, it's funny. He pitched great his last 2 outings. I think he's going to do all right. I think they're going to win, obviously. But I'm not sitting here saying, like, oh, I guarantee Nola's going 8 scoreless.
No, and I don't know if necessarily that's what's needed, right? Bullpen is a strength. Topper's calling all the right shots right now. Get out, get a lead. We're going to be aggressive. We're up 1-0 right now. This place is going to be on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to go up there and they're going to mash. I think we see a couple bombs because yesterday we
Yeah, no homers.
Plus the history against Garrett for the team, pretty good so far. So look, Topper's rolling with all the righties back in the lineup. I just think that you're not. This is a train that's not stopping. Like it's going right till the end.
Who's your player to watch tonight?
Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
I mean, he had a great
My
night
dog.
last night. What was he, 3 for 5?
2 for 3.
2 for 3?
Correct.
Yeah, with a walk. 2 for 3 with a walk.
2 stolen bases.
Just a menace on the base path.
Oh, yeah.
He is. He was my Mr. October going in.
Oh, I
Mr.
love
Red
it.
October.
I saw
Trey
you all saw
Turner.
the flag. Grab a drink.
Let's go.
All you got to do is follow us on anything, and you grab yourself a drink.
Well, where do we follow you at?
Talking 215. We're on all the social medias and every major podcast
Look
platform.
at you.
Talking without a G.
Talking without a G.
215.
Hey, you guys just posted up shop here.
Yeah, we come here on most home playoff games. We get out here.
As many as we can afford, guys.
Yeah, our
Just
sponsors
afford.
provide the free beer. All you got to do is follow us. You take a picture with us or anything, you get as many as you want. Follow for one, shout us out for as many as you want.
Scooter McGill.
What is it?
And Jake.
Talking 2 and 5. I'm Jake.
All right, boys.
That's Sean.
Solid, man.
Scooters in Florida.
Hey, I appreciate stopping or the invite, and we're over here. So come on over and see what's up.
Oh yeah.
Go
Grab
Phils.
a
Nice
drink
to
on the
meet you.
way out.
Right on, man.
We got Yingling, Miller, and White Claws.
Go Phils.
Go Phil.
Trey Turner. Let's go.
We got an empty mic. Oh, he's taking a couple steps. Oh, it's Harper. Oh, gotta love it.
What's up, fellas? Adam. Nice to
What's
meet
going
you.
on, Adam?
We
Nice
have
to
the
meet you.
pleasure.
Oh
All
man.
right.
I'm gonna take his
He's got-
beer. You need to
All right.
grab one?
Yeah, go ahead. You follow us?
I don't do social media.
All right, you do
You don't
podcasts?
drink for
You do
free.
podcasts?
I listen
So-
to him.
All right, well, follow us on your podcast app.
What's the follow?
Talking 215, talking without a G.
All right.
TALKIN
I'll
215.
tag Sean in it. Put you guys on it.
My man, I appreciate it.
Thank you, Sean.
Appreciate you.
So, I was pretty pissed off about the Reese Hoskins comments because,
Uh-oh.
like,
Seamus.
I'm not gonna lie, that the guy has stepped up in big playoff situations.
Oh, we got a restand?
Yeah, we do got a Reese. I think we should be looking at problems like maybe keeping Christopher Sanchez on the playoff roster.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah,
He's your third starter.
I don't know, man. No, because you still got Rangers. You
Look,
got-
I love Ray. I do. It's either Rangers or Christopher Sanchez. But you're saying take him off the playoff roster?
Not like take him off the playoff.
Wow.
Wait, who we take
Take him
off?
off the
Christopher
playoff.
Sanchez, not even on the playoff roster.
The best pitcher that we've had all season. Take him off the roster.
Oh,
Best
man.
He's statistically he is.
I'm going to go ahead and give you a.
Just before we
It
all jump
didn't
on
make.
it,
Oh, wait.
explain
Christopher
Wrong.
What is your reasoning?
It's the guy started.
Wrong.
It's the guy started.
Is it so? I mean, it certainly he could. You talk about possibly coming for relief. You just don't want him on the roster at all.
Where's your
No,
brother?
Is there anything that you've seen out of his play?
Where's your
Why,
brother?
That
why
would-
keep guys
Oh.
like Michael Lorenzen on the roster?
Just scream Pat Doyle.
Why
Pat
keep,
Doyle.
why keep
Because
guys
he's
like
been
Pat!
awful. Since
Michael
we've
Lorenzen's
known him.
not on the
he-
playoff roster.
He's not on the playoff roster.
No.
Why are we keeping guys like Christopher Sanchez and not putting guys?
Because Christopher Sanchez has a sub 3 ERA in his last 6 starts.
And
Also-
Lorenzen's
also-
is north of 8, something like that.
Yeah, but a guy that brings that much electricity into the city, I don't think guys like Christopher Sanchez that they are stepping up and Philly fans are necessarily getting behind.
Oh, man. I mean, look, his no hitter, I was watching every pitch, and it was
It
amazing.
was fantastic.
It was, no, you couldn't, I mean, it was fantastic. That's a wonderful adjective for it.
Of his stardust.
His first two starts, I thought, holy shit, we've got it, boys.
Yeah.
8 innings the first start, no hitter the second start. I was like, you can give up 1 run, and then he went to the next game. So in 1 run in 18 innings of play, and then after that, he didn't have 1 quality start. And I was like, he will be a great. It's over 9. He will be a great piece out of the bullpen. I was shocked he wasn't on the playoff roster, but I don't think for 1 second that Christopher Sanchez didn't earn his spot to the playoff roster. He's the third starter. He's the third starter in my mind right now.
How many starts did he have this season?
He's had probably 15 starts.
Like 18. Probably.
Yeah, it's
15 to 18
what
starts.
He's done for us lately, and that's why I think Christopher Sanchez has gotten this starting.
If you're looking at win-loss, I get it, but we don't give him run support.
Why should he be punished?
Like Taijuan Walker's a worse pitcher than Christopher Sanchez this season, but he has 18 wins. Like
Guys like Taijuan Walker, though, I don't know why Philly fans stand behind a little bit more than.
for some reason we hit when he's there. Whatever reason we hit when he's on the dish. I don't get it. Also, if you're in line for a porta potty and you're not thinking, there's a free beer right here. What could I do while I'm waiting to take a piss?
Badly enough.
Yeah, but you can still think, after I empty the tank, why don't I go and top it off with a free beer? And you're sitting there with your red tinted shades and your blue tinted shades tucked in t-shirt with a belt, and you don't want to come in and get. Yeah, I'm talking about you.
They don't want to go to the back of the line, but if you are in the back,
We
of the
all
line,
know what I'm
you
talking
need to get
about.
over here.
Now,
Hey, come
how
on.
do you guys feel about the new rookie that just came?
Oh, Ryan Kirkring?
Yeah.
Let him be the closer tonight.
100%.
That guy's slider
The guy-
is
guy throws 100,
disgusting.
He's gonna bring electricity into the system.
Have you seen when's the last time you saw somebody set up a fastball with a slider?
Oh my god!
Like, it's nuts.
It's picture perfect.
The way he tunnels his pitches is chef's kiss.
Yeah, 100%. and he can lay it wherever he wants to.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
There's a reason he went from
If,
low A to the majors in one season.
if he wanted to run hands, he could run hands. If he just wanted to throw somebody outside the line.
No, exactly.
It's,
He was incredible. I mean, the way he was able to just come in his very first appearance. Has he given up a run? He's given up one hit in his 3 innings, right?
yeah.
3 innings of work. He's given up one hit
The guy's scary.
with, I think, 6 Ks.
It's just nice to see one of these fireballers throwing 97, 98 with actual control.
Yeah.
Right? We've got great guys like Gregory.
You
Soto.
can come on next.
Every single time he's out there, you don't know what you're getting.
And we used to have guys like Jonathan Papelbon.
Maybe when we're done recording. Oh, yeah, but anybody, you're welcome to hop on.
we used to have 100 Miles Giles come in, and they
Oh, yeah,
they wouldn't
the
be-
good old days.
They wouldn't be able to come in and throw
Ken
strikes.
Giles.
I think this rookie, we're able to put him in, and he's going to get out.
Yeah, I mean, the last time that we've picked a reliever that in his second year after he was drafted goes and gets onto the Major League roster, that's incredible. It's great to see. I mean, we saw the Cardinals back in the early 2010s. We were like, that's the kind of department we want in our scouting department. And we've built a pretty darn good farm system. I mean, before we traded Logan O'Hoppe, we had the best catching prospects with him and what was his name, Marchand. We had a guy, something like that. That's still a relatively good
We're a
prospect.
team that's able to produce people from their farm system as well as go out and get guys and trade guys away and still have, a very good up and coming farm system. I think this team is so fantastic.
Jameis.
Not only building,
Jameis.
but building for years into the future.
Can I get one?
Hey, all right, fellas. It's nice talking to you.
Hey,
Nice
thank you so
talking
much
to
for coming on.
Hey,
Knowledgeable.
go Phillies, go Birds.
Loved everything minus the Christopher Sanchez. The guy earned his spot. Come on. Boop, boop.
I hate Christopher Sanchez.
They're saying no. They're scared. Give him another beer, man. Maybe
Yeah,
they'll
grab a
warm
drink.
up
Grab a
to it.
drink.
Remember Ricky?
Ricky, what's going on, brother? I didn't bring the breakfast food today. I know. Also, for those in line for the porta potties, we have free beer. Free beer. Once you empty it, fill it back up. There he is, free beer. Look at him with the USA hat. Go, America.
Acknowledge Pat Doyle.
Pat Doyle in the house.
Patty
What's
D.
going on with the Powder Blues? Howdy, Powder. What's going on? And we're not talking about blues either.
I'm ready to win this series tonight. I don't know about you guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
more than ready.
Hell yeah. I don't know how many more 808 games I got left in me, man.
I mean, let's just let this song play for a minute while we find our next guest. Let's let it play.
Oh! Gotta love it, man. We gotta make this song a good one this year, man.
Oh,
Remember.
We're just rocking with the same one.
Why not?
We're running it back, baby.
Probably like section. Why are you guys talking? When somebody comes back on. Well, we're letting the song play. We're letting the song play. I'm in the corner watching you kiss her. Oh.
Now batting for the Phillies, Caleb Scott Jr. If these kids need a beer,
Yeah.
can I feed them some beer?
Yeah.
Just pour it in their mouth. They're not
Gonna
allowed
need
to
that.
bat the can.
I might actually.
Oh, I got a little feedback, but we're good now. Oh, now we're good. I'm working on it.
Get away from the soundboard.
Free beer tailgate. I see gentlemen with overalls that aren't taking advantage of free beer. That just seems like,
The problem, though, is you got to have the beer to be social. You got to be social to come on over. We're not going to bite you guys.
yeah,
We're just asking you to follow us on Twitter.
that's it.
I won't even yell if you were to come over.
No.
We're not going to yell. Nobody else is going to hear about you coming on over.
Yeah. All you got to do is just come on over. If you're in line wearing a Lenny Dykstra jersey at the porta
Anybody
potty.
with
Like,
a
why
Lenny
wouldn't you?
Dykstra jersey needs to get their ass over here right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in
You
line,
unhinged SOB.
if you're in line holding a beer in your right hand with a maroon Lenny Dykstra jersey, then why wouldn't you come on? All right, if you're in line with a high noon and a Lenny Dykstra jersey, why wouldn't you come on the podcast with a? He doesn't get it. Not paying much attention. Or he's ignoring. Or he's
Neither's Lenny.
knowingly ignoring us. It could be either. Why not? You guys drinking a lot over there.
We need Sheamus to follow the place.
Free beer. Flag's not allowed. All right. Go Phillies.